Cedar is a soft wood that not only looks good, it's a natural insecticide. And when it's in the hands of one of the Greer brothers, well, cedar gets transformed into handsome Adirondack chairs, outdoor swings, and much more. Our first stop is a family business just south of Nashville, simply named the Cedar Place. It looks good, smells good, and even repels insects. It's Tennessee red cedar, and it's used for everything from cedar chests to traditional outdoor furniture. For one Middle Tennessee family, it's been the source of quality handcrafted furniture for several decades.
Cedar is a great wood for outside. It will last a long time. Back in the day, people would have cedar fence posts, and it lasts forever. But the good thing about our furniture is you can buy an Adirondack chair and it'll be around 15, 20 years from now if you just take care of it.
Then there's the unmistakable aroma.
Our cedar chest, if you open the lid, the smell just stays in there. And people put their blankets and their keepsakes and things in there, and the smell just stays.
That's Danny Greer, who proudly carries on a tradition started by his late father. Bobby Greer worked here a couple of decades before taking over the business in 1972. Today, his quality work ethic still rules.
The thing about our furniture is it's very well made. Now, usually companies that make furniture, they'll make it and try to make it cheaper and cheaper as time goes on, but what we've always done is increase the quality in it, and it may be thicker, heavier duty nails and bolts and things like that.
Although, according to Danny, folks just aren't sitting outside like they used to.
I think back in the day, people spent more time outside with family and stuff. But as time has gone on, people are more staying inside with their air conditioning because they just can't handle the heat. Myself included, I have a swing on my front porch, but I seldom sit in it unless it's just early in the morning.
You know what they say, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. And to turn out a swing this cool takes a lot more time, talent, and patience than you might imagine. Today, Brother Nathan is making swings in the workshop. He's here full-time, doing a job he wanted since early childhood.
I was up here when I was 5. I wanted to be a part of it.
All the wood used has to go through a planer to ensure its specified thickness from end to end. Next, Nathan's going to make slats for the seat and back. After marking each piece according to a pattern, he uses a bandsaw to cut them to shape. Over at the drill press, he can make holes for the fasteners. Then he sands each piece carefully and completely.
Cedar has a lot of knots in it, and some are good and some are bad. Some will come out. You just have to be real cautious about it.
Now Nathan can start putting things together. And because of its softness, it's important to drill pilot holes first before these galvanized nails go in. This wing will have a curve in the back for better comfort. And that's all thanks to a younger Danny and his dad.
When I was like, I'd say 13, 14 years old, it was time for us to make a new pattern for swings. So he sat me down and he traced my back, and that's the shape of the swing today.
With the body finished, Nathan nails on the swing's arms. And after some hardware, a frame, and a finish, this thing will be ready to swing into action.
You can get 2 different types of finishes. One is an oil finish, which is a mixture of Thompson's wood preserve, and we add boiled linseed oil to it. And the other finish is a varnish finish, which is a polyurethane, exterior oil-based polyurethane. We put 4 coats on it.
Sawmilling makes for a lot of shavings, which never go to waste. The Greers bag them up, weigh them, and sell them to customers like Paula Underwood Winters.
I use the cedar shavings for my doghouse because it keeps the fleas at bay, and I also use it for the chickens to lay on. So, a little bit of everything.
Speaking of animals, Cedar Place dog houses are another consistent seller. Plus, they make smaller items like checker sets, toys, and even a coat rack. Danny and Nathan both hope to continue the family business started by their father, even though things haven't turned out exactly as planned.
So his plan was to get this business going and get us all into it. It didn't happen that way, but we've all worked here on and off at one time or another in our lives. And my dad would be very proud, I'm sure.
You find very few places that still exist like this. So just having that feeling of being back in the old times when you could get good handcrafted chairs and benches and swings, it just feels good. You know, it's like stepping back in time.